Going on, everybody? It's Jesse here with In the Woods or On the Water. How's everybody doing this evening? I just wanted to come here a little bit, kind of give my story, what I'm doing here, what y'all can expect on the channel, and maybe y'all tag along and we experience this adventure together, right? But pretty much like it is the name. It's Jesse with In the Woods or On the Water. We got the woods in the backyard. We got the East Coast, St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Daytona. Here we're all looking about an hour and 30-minute drive. You got the Gulf of America, probably about an hour and 45-minute drive from here. So, I mean, we're right here in Central Florida. Florida boy, 41 years, love it. For many years, I wanted to be somebody that put content out of the woods and water. I wanted to help people be successful when you go out in the woods or on the water. It's very important. This day and time especially, you spend a lot of money going on just a simple fishing trip. And to go and not be successful when you're out there is kind of heartbreaking, and especially if you got your littles with you. I know me, I got 4 kids, and when I go out to the ocean or if I'm out here deer hunting or turkey hunting, there's a part of me that wants to be successful, right? I want to make my kids proud. I want to show them like this is the right way and just so forth. And in the 41 years or say 30, 25 that I've been doing this, I've learned a lot, when it comes to fishing the surf or going out to the Gulf and do some pier fishing or whatever it might be, right? So I just want to help educate people to be successful when you're out on the woods and water. Deer hunting, I mean, for those that been in any Walmart or anything, you walk through the hunting section, you see just numerous of things for deer hunting. If you go to Bass Pro Shop, there's scent blocker, there's urines and stuff like that for the deer when they're in rut. There's calls, there's just numerous of things, soaps and laundry soaps, and just abundance of things that it takes when you're deer hunting, and what works, what don't work, and what might help you be successful when you're in the woods. And it ain't always about the expensive stuff. I've had good success in my time, and a lot of stuff that I use come right from Bass Pro Shop or Walmart. It ain't top line. My fishing poles, I ain't got a lot of money in them. My guns, hey, probably all come from Walmart. Ain't nothing fancy. They all work and they do the job. Camo, but there is things you need. You need certain scent blockers. You need things that are going to cover your scent when you go out in the woods, especially if you're hunting small properties where you can't really hunt the winds, right? So, a lot of people here in Florida, as myself, I got a small track. It ain't that big. You got to know when you go, and if you're going out there and you know the wind's wrong or even close to wrong, you want to be covered up the best possible way. And there's things that work. I've sat and I've had bucks on the trails walking in that I could feel the wind slapping me on the back of the neck, and I know that if it wasn't for that cover scent, I wouldn't have had no success with that deer. So like I said, I'm just here to help on this journey, educate. I don't mind being educated. There's a lot that I don't know. There's so many things that y'all see that please just drop a comment and tell me, hey, I've had better success by doing something this way. I ain't gonna get mad. I appreciate all the tips, all the help, all the guidance. That's what we're here for, each other, right? That's what I'm doing. That's what I want to do. I want to help people when you go out in the woods or on the water, be successful at what you're doing, bottom line. And we're going to have fun doing it. I mean, there ain't no doubt about it. We're going to have a blast each video. Some might be boring, some might be great, but they're all going to have purpose. I mean, for any of you that have hunted or fished, when I go with the kids, I want to be successful. I ain't gonna lie. When I go by myself, it don't matter. If I'm out there and I just hear the birds chirping when I'm in the woods, I hear old gobblers start singing off, I watch a couple does walk by, woodpecker hitting up in the top of the pines. It ain't all about killing. It's just the experience of being out there. And as a young hunter, I never knew that. I thought when I went in the woods, I had to kill something, right? Had to be successful or I was not doing it, right? And then as I got older, I watch so many deer now. I let them grow. When I was 17, 18, I didn't know a such thing as letting a deer grow, right? Like, it was brown, it was down. I don't care what you think. It was coming home and it was going on the chop table when we was making jerky and we was frying up some deer backstrap. But like I said, it takes a lot to go out and be successful. It takes a lot to go in the water and actually bring fish home. You need to know if you're surf fishing, if there's different types of shells and colors on the beach, you know, you want to line your baits up with them colors. If you're in the woods, what way is the wind direction? Is the pressure dropping? Is there a front moving in? All of these things matter. And then, you know, if you do have a big buck, staying out that woods until the time is right, and you can be more successful that way. A lot of people feel like you just got to hunt when you got the free time. There's been times where I've sat in the living room and watched football and just got mad at the world because I couldn't go out in the woods because the wind was wrong. But big buck, you're gonna follow the rules, right? If you want to be successful. If not, you probably won't get it. Like I said, the story of my 9-point that I've been chasing this year, I had one shot at him. He gave it to me. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. He walked in. I got a video. It caught him on my game camera. Him walking in, picking right up on my scent and blowing. Because when he walked in, I made some noise trying to sit up. And he already knew something wasn't right. So he walked a little off a track and hit a different trail and come in straight upwind on me. And he picked up on me. And I didn't spray that day because I figured the deer were walking the trails that they normally come in on, so I didn't spray down because the wind was blowing out the north. It was hitting me in my face. It was all going behind me. But when I made that sound, that deer jumped and he went around behind me and come straight upwind because I guess he pinpointed where the sound was. And when he did that, right when he come in bow range, I lost all opportunity because he picked wind up on me. So it's important, and all the things that go along with hunting and fishing. And like I said, I just want to help people get there and be successful at what you do when you're out here, and, you know, find the best in what you're doing when you're doing it. Follow your dreams and do what you love doing. Until then, we're going to be putting out some good content. We got turkey hunting coming. We got fishing, both sides, Gulf, Atlantic. We're going to be putting out a lot of videos, springtime, pompano, whiting, nonstop. I mean, endless videos. We got yearlings about to hit the ground coming in the next couple months, so we're going to be trying to put a couple of these coyotes down. Been seeing a lot of them on a couple of the hunts, so I mean, a lot of things that we're going to make content. And I ain't out just killing things, and I don't do, if 90%, 95% of anything I'm going to kill is going to come to the kitchen table. So if it's a coyote, I'm sorry if you don't like just seeing them get dropped, but they take the deer population, the rabbit population. Since I've been living on this property, as a kid, we never seen coyotes, we had rabbits. Never ever growing in my teenage years did I see rabbits on this property. It disappeared, but when you go in the woods, I started hunting, I was seeing coyotes everywhere. Well, deer population wasn't never big. A lot of coyotes. Every time I went out, there was packs of coyotes. Well, I started shooting coyotes. I was like, well, I'm going to start taking these things out. They're obviously doing a big number to the population of rabbits, small game, squirrels, yearling deer, big deer. I mean, the whole works. You wasn't seeing it. I started shooting the coyotes, and now there ain't a given time that you can't come in the front yard and see a rabbit bouncing around, or walk out in the pastures and see rabbits, or see squirrels everywhere, or you got baby deer. It's almost like now deer from other properties, other areas come here to have their yearlings, because I've seen just outstanding numbers of does with yearlings on this property that I've never seen before. So you got to do predator control. It's part of hunting. It's what we got to do as the human race, right? But till then, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna do my best to put good content out. I appreciate everybody. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. That's what's gonna keep us going. That's gonna be a way of making this journey, and we're gonna have fun, guys. Till then, thank y'all very much.